TB system about to come on this earth, we know that what the end is at the door. So when we see all these things that build up to the grand scheme of all the bulk of the last couple prophecies happen, World War III, enemies coming in like a flood, draconian measures, economic collapse, the right the scriptures talk about what that there was going to be a wicked generation, the defiling of the people, the defiling of food. We know that this is the same time where the Lord is about to do his thing. So let me play some of these things. We'll get into this, and Lord will it be all edifying.
We need to do this. So you hold from one end and push on the other. Well, I still have to unwrap this. So I'm just showing you how you're going to want me to see if I can make it happen. I'm going to try before I...
Now I'm going to say this on this one, right? This dude, Kid Boo, this demon, he got the C hip, and now he's trying to take it out, cutting into his flesh, and he can't. And he can't take it out. Because once you go down that route, what did the scripture say? If a man shall say, and we'll get it, I love my master, I will not go out free, right? And then they shall bore his ear through, and he shall be his servant forever. When you jakes, right, and your teachers tell you to take this implantable C-hip, this MOTB, that is the digital all. They say, where's that at in the scriptures? Where's the C-hip in the scriptures? Well, in their time, they had the all. In our time, Esau created what? A chip. And that thing ain't coming out because it's fused with the muscle fiber in the skin. It's through. Right? Now, I get this article to let you know, like, everything is actually moving towards an MOTB system, right? Everything is moving to an MOTB system. Now, I got this article or this little post, and it says President Trump accidentally reveals America's heading into a recession, and they need this in order for the next system. Now,
for a moment, because there are rising worries about a slowdown. You've got the Atlanta Federal Reserve saying we're going to have a contraction in the first quarter. Look, I know that you inherited a mess, and
I've been here,
but are you expecting a recession this year?
I hate to predict things like that. There is a period of transition because what we're doing is very big. We're bringing wealth back to America. That's a big thing. And there are always periods of, it takes a little time. It takes a little time.
Can you give us a sense of whether or not we are going to get clarity for the business community?
Well, I think so. But, the tariffs could go up as time goes by, and they may go up. And, I don't know if it's predictability. I think
so. That's not clarity.
No.
Let me stay on the economy for a moment.
Right. And what did he say? We're in a time of transition. What are you transitioning from? Right? From the paper dollar system to the digital currency system, which that thing is going to be ruled by that C-hip. Hence the first video I showed, right? All right, so this is some more of these posts, right? Trump is working on bringing wealth back to America, but before things can get better, they will get worse. And you can already see it happen, right? And what are they talking about things getting worse? Well, the downturn of the market, the contraction of the market, right? Tariffs, wars against China, Canada, and Mexico have put the U.S. economy in danger. The stock market has already lost $1.7 trillion on Monday. Ooh, 99% of Americans aren't prepared for the recession. If you're one of them, keep reading. It's too late to get into real estate. It's too dangerous to risk your savings on trading. We are just at the beginning of this recession. Stocks are going to continue falling, and in recession, saving money doesn't make sense as inflation is going to be on the rise, meaning your money will be less worth. Right? It says we've seen what happened since the 2021 recession. $1 back then is $1.34 now. Your money, your savings, it says your money, your savings lost more than 34% of the value since 2021. And history is about to repeat itself. Right? So the downturn of the system, and this is what they were doing all those stimulus checks for. This is what they were doing all the quantitative easing for. Right? They were doing this to be able to reset the system. All right, let me get this, man. Isaiah 29:15. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark. And they see it who seeth me, and who knoweth us. Who seeth us, and who knoweth us. And this is how Esau was moving with all these moves. Quantitative easing. This has been a plan to literally siphon down this system this whole time. To bring in this new monetary system. This is what it's always been about. Right? Let me get this. Jeremiah 5:26, for among my people there are found wicked men, they wait, they lay wait, and he that setteth snares, they set snares, they catch men. And not only among the Lord's people, but Esau's been doing this whole time. Scripture talks about how he layeth his eye. This is where is it at, man? Yeah, here it is, Psalm 17. And I'll start at 9. It says, I'll start at 8. It says, keep me as the apple of the eye. It says, hide me under the shadow of thy wings from the wicked that oppress me. For my deadly enemies have compassed enemies who compass me about. They are enclosed in their own fat, in their mouth. It says, with their mouth they speak proudly. They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bound to the ground. And just like a lion does, oh, it says that in the next verse. 12, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, right? This has been a long period of time where he's stalked and been able to bring the markets down and slowly destroy the markets to bring in this new system. And this is why Trump said in that video, he said, what? We're in a transition.
Let me stay on the economy for a moment because there are rising worries about a slowdown. You've got the Atlanta Federal Reserve saying we're going to have a contraction in the first quarter. Look, I know that you inherited a mess, and you said that the other night.
I've only been here,
but are you expecting a recession this year?
I hate to predict things like that. There is a period of transition because what we're doing is very big. We're bringing wealth back to America. That's a big thing.
He's talking about a period of transition. It means what you're going to consider as money. It's all about to change. And this is him being as a lion that is greedy of the prey, as the young lion leaking in circuit places. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And that's exactly what you're going to see in these times. Is the Lord is going to arise and disappoint him, because it tells you in Job, in the fullness of sufficiency. Right? This is Job. And 22, it says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And these devils are really, America's about to get hit by a slew of these countries coming together. Now, let me get this. Right? It says, Vivek, for real, it says, U.S. $11 trillion BlackRock CEO just said Bitcoin will be the next reserve currency. Right? And BlackRock owns everything. So they're getting ready. This is the transition they're talking about. And bros always talked about when they centralize that Bitcoin. A lot of you people that have it, you're not going to be able to access it the way you have. Remember, the plan of the elite, it says you'll own nothing and be happy. Right? But this is what we're in. This is the times we're in. We're supposed to look at these things and know and be telling the people about it. And IUIC is too busy jet setting, right? Not just staying in the prophecies. And what I will say about that situation, just a little further, because I already made a lesson on it very briefly. The scriptures tell you that in the place of drawing waters, Kenya is not the place of drawing waters. Yeah, we went in captivity over there, but the true place of drawing waters, let me grab it real quick. Yeah, here it is. Judges 5:11 says, they that are delivered from the noise of archers, talking about those missiles, in a place of drawing water. What is the place of drawing water? When you go into that term drawing water, I believe it goes back into, I think it's Samuel, right? You had those two kings that tried to put on, old tore up clothing. They grabbed some moldy bread to sit here and make, Joseph, or not Joseph, Joshua, believe that that they were just travelers. So what did they do when they found out that they lied? They already made a pact. They said, you know what? Let them be slaves forever. Let them be hewers of wood and drawers of water. So that's what the drawing of waters means. All right. It says, they that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. And it says, then shall the people of Yahweh go down to the gates. So Kenya is not the place of drawing waters. America is that place. This is that place of great captivity. So this is where you're supposed to be doing the work at. Right? Jake, that's on the outskirts. All you got to do is put the word out. You make your lessons, and the Lord is the one that's going to draw them to the truth. Right? But this is what it is. But I digress. I want to go to 2 Ezra 15:1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, say Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And part of the prophecy is Revelation in the 13th chapter. You have to go into what is that system that's being made that CHIP can be used for digital payments. Well, just read BlackRock CEO, right? And the brother Kassab put this in. BlackRock CEO said that Bitcoin will be the next reserve currency. That's going to be your new global currency. Well, Revelation 13 and 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? Those that didn't worship the image of the beast should be killed. And what is that beast? NATO and the EU. Right? NATO and the EU is the beast. The whore that rides the beast is Babylon the Great, America. right? And if you don't take part in this system, their thing is that they're going to set up a judgment for you to be killed. And that goes into the draconian laws, right? It says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the charagma, right? When you look up that word mark in the Greek, it's charagma, and it has 2 root words. You go through those root words, you get an understanding about how we tie that to the technology, because it goes into a grapho, right? It goes charagma, charax, and grapho. Charagma and charax goes into the actual chip in the delivery system. Grapho goes into the technology portion, or the blockchain technology that those chips will be utilizing, which will tie your identity to your so-called banking information. It says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive the charagma in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right? And that mark is going to be something physical. And this Bitcoin, what Trump's saying about this transition, this nigga Kid Boo, all this stuff goes together to let you know that we're at the door. These things could pop off any day. Right? But Lord willing to edify them and say, call Allah, Yahweh, Shemel, Shai, Shemel, Crocodile, Shalom.